Hello YouTubers, this is Vladimir again here with the third part of how to model an ear in Blender. So I think we're going to be able to finish up in this part of the tutorial. Hopefully I will try and go across a couple bits, but first of all we're just going to get rid of this little kink problem we've got down the bottom here. So I'm just going to remove that vertice, as you can see, and I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight that and extrude another vertice out. So I right click that, send it back in its original position, and then use the red arrow to just drag it out slightly so it's the same length as the others. And we're just gonna go ahead and face up these vertices like we should, and yeah, so we'll face up this. Triangles are not really, I wouldn't suggest triangles as someone who uses Blender, but if you have to use a triangle because you don't have any vertices left, then you have no choice. So as you can see, 3 triangles were just made in that little bit there, but I had no choice unless I added more vertices, which would have made more polygons in the model, which we don't want. So we're just going to go ahead and add a modifier which was subsurf divide, and I did sort out that problem we had there, and it's definitely much better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this vertice here, nope, that one, and we're gonna sort out the problem we just have right there. It seemed a bit tight and we don't want that. We want the model to be completely smooth. So we're gonna do what we did just again. We're gonna just go ahead and add another face here. And we're just tidying up the model now so that when it's finished we won't have to go over this. Hopefully if we tidy up the sides of the model, that way we won't have to go behind the model and have to remove stuff that we've just done. So that definitely looks better than what we had before. It's not perfect, but I think that's definitely my standard, the best I will do for now. If you think you can do better, then you can go ahead and have a muck about. Just gonna grab those 4 there and drag it in, because this is gonna get in our way when we model the back half of the ear. Just size it down slightly. Oops, just gonna let go of that. Now we're gonna have to go ahead and press Alt right click on the edge of the model. Nope, actually we're just going to select these one by one, and we're going to go ahead and select all of these around the edge. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to delete the vertices. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and select the bottom points all along, all 7, no 8, sorry, and we're just going to go ahead and on the left side of the screen here we're just going to go ahead and extrude it over like we had just now. And then we're just gonna go ahead and drag it in slightly on the right screen, and then pull it just slightly back out a bit more. And let's go ahead and pull it down. It seems a bit too high. Yes. So let's go ahead and start putting the rest of these vertices in line with the rest of the model. As you've seen just now, it was actually a face over that within the middle of the ear, which we don't want. We want to be able to select the whole outer of the side of the model with the line of vertices. So it's Alt right click the outer side of the vertices. As you can see, all of them were highlighted, and we're just going to go and extrude over slightly. Oh no, actually I'll just quickly pull this across like so, and then we're just going to go ahead and drag this in slightly like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and now just pull this in just a tiny bit, just like leveling up the side of the ear, so that when we do round off the side, the back side of the ear, it will be perfect edge. So now let's go ahead and select the outer side of the ear and extrude in slightly, and now S to size it down a bit like that. That's looking much better. So let's size it in a tiny bit more, and then let's just go ahead and start moving a couple of these vertices we just extruded in, and start pulling it in towards the ear so we can get that curvy shape at the top. pulling these in. Some of these will be pushed out in a minute to match the side of the face, but for now we're just dragging it in so that we can get that ear shape. That's definitely looking much better. Let's have a look now. Let's go just right. That's much better. That's definitely better. I think we should extrude one more time like this, and let's go ahead and size it down a bit more. Oops, no. We're gonna drag that across. Actually, I didn't even mean to do that. That just happened. I was meant to size it, but I think we'll drag it across for now because it's come in too deep anyway. So let's go ahead and start moving these vertices forward so we can start getting that the side of the ear so it blends in with the side of the head. And we're going to move these set of vertices forward as well, like so. So I right clicked on that layer to bring the whole of the back ear forward, that whole line of vertices, which makes the whole model mold in with the rest of the ear. So I've just put the subdivisions down to view over 2 so I can maneuver around the ear more easily and freely. That way it won't lag as much. Now here I'm just going to touch up the side of the ear and start blending it in with the side of the head. So let's go ahead and grab these vertices and start picking the ones that are bumping in. We'll start dragging them out. So as you can see, the vertices are dragging out slightly, and they are starting to shape with the ear itself. As you can see slightly, I am going away from the actual model of the thing. That's why I just sized it up so we could actually get in line with the model. That way you can see where you're following the preference image. That's my fault. From where I've been modeling, I've slightly left the little gap, thinking, you know, I will overcover that, but the smoothness obviously has gone in so far that we've had that gap, so I've had to size it up. So pretty much here I'm just making a couple touches to the ear. This is all I will probably be doing for the rest of the tutorial. Just doing a couple more touches, smoothing out the ear. You can follow this if you want. I don't think this is going to help much. I do believe we will have to do a bit of the earlobe near the end of the tutorial. Other than that, I am just going to be touching up some of the model and smoothing out that little side right there where I've got the 3 vertices to where it goes into the side of the head. So we need that smooth, and we need to copy the preference photo that we've got, and that way when you finish the actual model of the head it will look perfect. So it's definitely coming along much more better than I thought it would, that's for sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and extrude out, or pull it out and extrude out again. Let's go ahead and pull that back. So as you can see, I have pulled back the ear and put more of a like a depth onto it, and made it slightly smaller, and made it go out, so when people look into the ear, if they do get the view into the ear, then they can obviously see that it's gone in quite deep, and you won't be able to see that if you were importing a character into a game or seeing the side of the ear, I'm sure. It's good to see that the model itself is progressing well. I will have the tutorial on the head up soon, as soon as possible, hopefully. I must say it's come on better. I'm glad to get this third part tutorial up as quick as possible, which I'm sure you guys are as well, because I don't want my people who are watching these to be delayed on it. So I'm glad to have this up as well today. I will try and get maybe the mouth tutorial or the eye tutorial. I'm not too sure yet whether to do it as a modeling the face and then doing each part of the face, or whether to, like do each part of the face, like the eyes, one tutorial, then the mouth, the nose, so on and so on and so on. So here I am, as I explained earlier, just bringing out the earlobe, and that's about it for this tutorial. I think you'll hear next from me in a Minecraft podcast. Yes, I said Minecraft. So thank you for watching.